2 months ago, we approved the calendar knowing that it probably was going to change. So I'm just bringing a revision that matches with the divisions to get officially approved at this one. Both divisions are slightly different at the beginning, and we're going to run ours. Our teachers are coming in on the Monday, the 24th. So we'll run 9 days there at the beginning of the year, and then after Labor Day, have another work day, and then we get started. But we do match up with the divisions. If there's any questions of any specifics with this.
I make a motion that we approve the revised calendar.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
I'll second.
A motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Very good. Our new business then, we have some certifications, reviews, and crisis plan review.
On July 29th, the SOUP's email came out that was talking about CARES Act state set-aside funding application now for part-time regional programs. Now, I had the question about part-time because I was thinking, we're not a part-time school, but officially we are considered part-time because, kids come to us and then they go back to the home high school. So at the beginning, when I sent a question to the state, I was told, no, it doesn't sound like you're eligible. But then I kept communicating with my fellow regional center directors, and they're like, no, we are eligible. Because they were complaining to people at the state that their home school divisions weren't going to give them any of that CARES Act money. So I think this is where that came out of. So there's $300,000 now that is for not JRTC, no, but for regional CTE centers, not special ed, the alternative ed centers, and governor school. So there's 3 areas there where they have this set aside funding that is going to be able to be divided up for the CARES Act wise. So I just wanted to bring it up for information here that I will be putting in an application. Application is due by next Friday. The timeline for it is they're due by the 21st. The funds need to be obligated by the September 30th. Is that the same for the divisions?
No, ours goes a whole 18 months. So.
Okay, ours has to be obligated by September 30th, and the deadline to submit reimbursement is November 15th. So the first thing I have to do is go through all this and get an application in. So I got to figure out how all that works, but that's the next step I'm going to do. And they give you there's a sheet here that talks about use of funds, and I just checked different boxes. I thought anything that goes along with the Perkins Act, is funds can be used for that. This is sort of wide open, providing principals and other school leaders with the resources necessary to address the needs of their individual schools. I mean, that is a wide open section there. I mean, what can we buy,
Yes.
Training and professional development for staff, purchasing, sanitizing, cleaning supplies and equipment for all that. More for the home divisions here, purchasing educational technology, including hardware, software, connectivity like you've been doing. And I know both of you have been doing for kids that didn't have the connectivity. And then other activities that are necessary to maintain the operation of and continuity of services and continuing to employ existing staff. So again, that's pretty well wide open right there too. So I just got to figure out everything that can go with that. But I did want to let everybody know that it is now something available, because I know some of us talked after the last meeting about CARES Act money and if we were getting any. So this has now opened up an avenue for the regional centers to get some of that money.
Something I would like to see with that money is possibly catch some of our seniors up on their lab work. I know they lost 9 weeks last year, so maybe get them up to speed and maybe with some evening classes. That could be, I know Dabney was doing that as well, so maybe get our seniors called up.
Okay.
With some of that money.
All right. Definitely something to look at there. If That would be great if you want to do that. That way officially we have that.
Okay.
I'm making a motion to apply for it.
Yeah, can I have a motion, we go forward with applying for CARES Act funds part-time regional program?
So moved.
I have a motion.
Second.
Do I have a motion and a second? All those in favor? Any opposed?
Glenn, I think it was also,
The list that you have in front of you there, normal of what we did last year. A lot of these substitute teachers in that section are already on your list. Maybe some for Covington, maybe some for Allegheny, and I share from your list because they're already approved. But the ones that I usually use, I just try to throw in here, just officially say approved for JRTC. And there's a couple on here that are only on my list. They don't go to the high school. Like Brad, he was a teacher here, so he'll come and help us out. He likes to come over every now and then, even though it costs him probably more in gas than he gets substituting. But he likes to get back in here when he can. So just ask approval of these individuals for those positions.
Would you take approval for both sections or?
That's
do them
fine.
individually?
That's fine.
I make a motion, we approve personnel as presented.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
A motion and a second. All those in favor? Any opposed? Very good. And that would then bring us to the paying of our bills. Has everyone had a chance to either review the invoices or the register sheet in front of you? And if so, without any objection, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
I had a chance to review those. I'll make a motion that we approve.
I have the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor? Any opposed? All right.